Alright, so this is the start of your race?
I think this is
formation, right?
Yeah, no, this is the actual race. That's the race start.
That was the twins, so this is
the first race, the GTL
Is this
500. No, this is Saturday morning. So that guy in the blue on the right, we'll see him quite a bit. And then all these other guys are a bunch of twins.
Keeping that inside line the whole weekend. Optimal. But it was terrifying to do.
There goes that guy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful though, because if like your teammate also likes that line,
Like I won't dive bomb a teammate. Everyone else go for it, but Noah and I did the same thing. We go back and forth until you got it, and then we would always back off one another.
so like when you're in the infield here, it's so like at this point I don't know, that was something.
You almost, I didn't even notice that when I was doing that. So here, I almost hit him and I'm going wide because he took a wider line than I thought, and then he goes wide. But I'm trying to line myself up where if he comes around me, then I can just draft him. And then here comes a bunch of twins. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get behind you. And I'll get behind you.
Does that like make a difference?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Jumping.
Like trying to jump behind one of them, like doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never noticed it like pull or
It
like.
did. There's that one arm guy. Let's go one arm.
It's weight reduction.
He missed it. Unfortunately, he missed
I have
it there.
watched so many people blow that turn the weekend. Like,
I did that once in front of Steven. Not in a race.
insane how often people do it.
So I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm counting the people in front of me. I think I'm second or third, or first or second right now in the 500 class. Because I can't tell if the guy first eventually. No, I'm first right now. I'm leading the pack in the amateur 500 class right now.
Well, yeah. So this is obviously ASRA. This was what? Not last weekend. 2 weekends ago.
Yeah. Here we go.
My line's usually out near the barrel where the air wall. Yeah.
I thought,
I struggled with that so much this week, that weekend. Turn one.
So at this point, I was still in third gear coming through all these turns, and eventually throughout the weekend, I learned how to get down to second because it was needed. Hey, Max.
Yeah, I by the end of the weekend, I was like, if I'm not in second gear, I'm not hitting enough out of the turns.
So there, I lose a lot. So that's third gear, and I lose a lot. And here it's apparent because you got around me there.
Looks like you were better on the brakes here, though. Oh, that's not. Ooh, that was kind of closer to the barrels than I had been all weekend. Is that the other 500? I think that's the other 500 that you just drafted.
Really? I'm not sure. This is where racing becomes racing.
You know, making chicken.
Kinda.
It's not.
I don't know how that doesn't terrify you guys. Like,
Woo!
oh, hell yeah.
You keep it. Yeah, that bus stop.
I love
You
that.
weren't lying about if you're not feeling like you're dying, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing it right, you feel like you're crashing. Yeah. So this is first, second, and third right here in the race.
Well, you guys are ruthless about being close to it.
I mean, when you're running this pace, realistically, you kind of trust, like you know what each other is capable of.
That if we're wide open throttle, it's not like there's a huge speed difference. So it's like you gently come up to everything. There's his win, and then I'm like, oh, okay, he's right here. I'll take that.
That oil dry was there all weekend.
I
Still in the wrong gear.
threw in tire this weekend. Never figured that through.
I got it.
That one.
I got it. Very
Three, the international
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
No,
This
that's
King, I love this King too.
The King's great.
Full pin. Just going straight through. Yeah. He gets faster and faster throughout the weekend. And by the end of the weekend, I can't keep up with him.
I watched him. He's the guy that they promoted to expert halfway through the weekend, though.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I was looking at some of the grids and I was like, oh, because in one of the races I was like, oh, he's not in this race.
Just based off time.
I don't know.
Or do you think they demoted it before he started? They were like, never mind.
No clue. He's really fast. Like he had a faster time.
Yeah,
than
like
some of the low America expert people. On like a quali or something. Because I think was Friday the fastest day?
Friday
Like
was
wind
fastest.
conditions and everything.
And then Saturday was this race was the next fastest.
Yeah.
And then the winds changed directions and made the track quite slow.
Yeah. Saturday was still quick though. Like you were still able to go improve on your times with like the new experience that you had. But I think like the top speed was fastest on Friday. And the bigger bike class, do you notice that too? Like a lot.
Saturday was my fastest day. Saturday is when I hit 160. Friday and Sunday I couldn't go over 156. Like I could not get it. And I was fourth in the world.
Yeah. So this right here is where I started playing strategy a little bit. I'm like, okay, I know I can pull one.
Was that?
The Carnes bike, yeah. If I line things up, I for the last lap, I know that I can beat him. And so these next couple of laps, that's all I'm trying to do is prove out that on the straightaway I'm faster than him and I can pass him at the right point.
Oh, that was a quick wheel.
This 6 or 12 hour race.
It is a 6-lap race.
Is it actually a 6-lap race?
We'll get into that at the end of it.
Yeah, one of them.
That was supposed to be a 5-lap race that him and I were in, and it turned into a 7 because they forgot to wave the white flag.
One of mine was a 3-lap restart that turned into a 5-lap. I was like, I don't know.
I wonder, do you think that's like we missed showing the leader the white flag?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but that's also really frustrating because as a racer, I'm like, I didn't see them show the halfway flag at all.
Yeah. And
Not once.
I was counting on mine and like using the aim. I was like, this
I know
says
the
like
lap
this is the lap.
And you can look up at the scoreboard and you can see the scoreboard has a lap cut on it.
Oh, I never once looked at that.
I did. Yeah. When they
You're
did
like
that to
Max
us-
Verstappen over here watching the race while he's in the race. Yep, there's my number. We're on lap 5. All right, turn 1.
Do you guys prefer staying closer to the ball or more on the inside of the banks?
It's faster to be down low.
Yeah.
That's what I was told, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear last year I was told different.
I think for the bigger bikes it's different because if you try to stay low and you give it more gas, it will carry you up.
Yeah.
We don't have the power for it to carry us.
If you
up.
look at this, we got to go uphill to get to the top. But
Yeah,
because I'm in the draft, and he's in the draft of that SVE, or 650 or whatever it is, I'm going to follow him.
So why didn't you tuck behind that guy?
He came up so fast. I was like, okay, well. I'm
Right, but
already
like you were talking about as they lit past you to even switch drafts, like why didn't you like?
I just didn't catch it at the time because he went by so fast.
I just didn't know if that was like a strategy or like a specific.
No, I was just locked in on this guy. And so I let off my throttle right there because I was like, oh, okay. Like, I can hang behind him, make sure that he's in front of me on the last lap, and then I'll pass him at the very end.
Oh
And
my god.
then I did.
Pretty close to my line. I usually keep it straight though and run to the corner marker.
Were you just not expecting to break that number?
I just missed my brake marker, so. And then I missed it here too. And then I kind of get messed up here because what's going to happen is these bikes are going to get between the two of us, and that messes up my entire strategy. So I'm like, oh, I should have just followed him in and just
racing, right?
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
some
it-
people that wouldn't. I don't care. It's racing, and shove it, and
Yeah,
like,
but
just bump you out of your line.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
gonna
don't.
do that.
I gotta go to work on Monday. Like,
I can't.
So now you can see the gap grows a little bit, and I'm like, dang, like this is.
can I make this up in rigs?
That basically, I mean, I know my top speed is higher at this point, so I will catch him a little bit, and I knew that.
Like, do you have enough time to do
But then now here's now me and him are fighting for the second, right? And then at the one, wham!
it? Damn, you break super late.
Yeah. I bottomed out my force on this.
I was so mentally tired on Sunday, like I couldn't convince myself to.
So that's the leader of the expert.
That's
twins.
Chapin.
Was he telling
That's what?
That's Chapin.
Yeah. But
Was he annoyed at you?
yeah, he was annoyed at me.
What?
For what?
For being on your own line?
For being on my line, I'm racing for first place. But here's the part that sucks. Remember, I was waiting for the last lap
There was no white flag. This is the last time.
because he got the white flag behind me.
You had no idea.
I had no idea this was the last lap, and here comes the checkered flag.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Dang.
That would throw, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like setting it up for an entire extra lap of this is I'm gonna do everything on this last lap.
Yep.
And
So here's what I learned: cross the line, no matter what. Cross the line first, because the other thing I didn't think about, and now that I think through the race, I'm like, if there had been a red flag during that, I would have also been in the same spot. So it's like, okay, now
You want to lead the lap on
you want
the
to
board.
exactly, and then come back. And then the other part is, stay closer so that you can lead it. Because had that been the last lap.
Well, no, we really just jumped into this, but this is the Daytona Race of Champions with ASRA. We kind of just jumped right into the race.
Yeah.
It was a really cool weekend. All together, we got
beautiful
some
weather.
cool trip.
Gorgeous
Oh
weather.
yeah, I didn't wear mine.
Yeah,
Mine's
it's
in the
okay.
wash machine.
It was really cool. Like I know you share the mentality of Daytona Super Special. Yes, because of the track, but also just the experience of like my family was there. Like my dad came down from North Carolina. Like I had coworkers show up. My grandparents came in. Like it was really cool. Like you see a lot of people with their families there, and obviously being at club racing, my grandfather's not driving to Atlanta 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other part is just how old this race is. Like you could talk to people in the paddock that raced it 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and they're talking about the same bump that you are in the horseshoes. I mean, the horseshoes changed a little bit, but the second half of the horseshoes didn't change. So, like, they know the corners the same way. They know everything. And you're like, that's pretty cool that you could talk to generations of people that have done the same race.
It's it's exciting. I mean, massive grids too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How many people do you have on yours?
I think the biggest one I saw was like maybe 56 people on a grid.
The
Middleweights were.
The endurance race had 60 people.
Yeah, I remember watching
it
the
had 20,
start. It was
20 rows, all 3 across.
That endurance race looked like a lot of fun.
There was some people in 400s on it.
I know.
I don't
the
know
guy
why.
in front of you, on the gray bike.
Oh, yeah?
He was on it.
I don't know why. Like, I mean, it's practice essentially.
For sure.
I mean, there's only so many days of the year that you can run Daytona, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. It was cool. It was both of your guys' second time there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was my first time. A lot of struggling with turn 1, especially that. I am so glad. My biggest piece of advice, if you are going to go race, is do the practice day.
Yeah.
Like, if I had another practice day, I'd be so screwed. There's a huge chance I probably would have crashed.
How many sessions did we have on practice day?
So there were 6, but I missed the first one because I was getting my tires.
So you
I
had 5 sessions. How many of them did you run off on turn 1?
Like each session, or how many times did I run off on turn 1?
However you want to answer it. Now, you
I'll
never
go
went
with the
down
lesser
or
one.
anything.
4.
Yeah.
There was usually 2 per session.
Yeah.
Steve was trying to give me a tow and show me around, and it was just like, he'd turn around and I'd just be gone. And we got back to the paddock, and he's like, I'm really glad to hear you ran off, because I just thought you were really slow.
Yeah, but you didn't crash or anything like that. It was just running it wide, and because you're coming off those banks at top speed, which depending on the wind direction on a 500, it can be up to 135 miles an hour.
Yeah, my fastest this weekend was 130. By using the aim.
Yeah, mine was 135. So
with an SV, right? Like that was.
Oh, that's when I got a really
Yeah.
good toe behind an SV. Yeah.
I don't think I ever had a twin toe quite like that.
Yeah.
My it's crazy that the speed you carry after the bus stop, I feel like is more than you get on the first like NASCAR 2-3 to the bus stop.
Yeah,
You get so much more, and like you wouldn't think it. Like it feels like it's not as long.
Right.
At least to me.
You're going through the bus stop carrying more speed altogether, though.
That's true.
Like your drive out is much higher speed because that turn 2-3 at the NASCAR stop right there. I don't know how slow you guys are going, but I'm hitting like 35, 40, just because of how many bikes are in the way.
I actually don't know how fast I was.
And I know
going.
out of the bus stop I'm coming out at 85.
NASCAR turn 2, you mean? Like getting onto the banking?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. It's tight. I mean the barrel turn.
Yeah.
Like you're not carrying a lot of speed through there. Like
No, because you have to brake really hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably hitting the banks faster than we are for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know if your guys' class or not too, but that first turn onto the banking, a lot of people don't take it as hard as they can because of the bump getting onto the banking.
It's aggressive.
I don't think it's as aggressive after the bus stop.
No.
Like, that's all I'll say. Also,
You have more of like a straight shot of like you can kind of amp your run
and that's
up
why I
it
think
wherever
you can
want.
get more of that speed on that second run.
Cool way to end the season though. I mean, you walked away with 2 podiums?
One. Well, the ASRA 500 Cup is an all.
It's an expert and amateur.
Yeah, it's an
together.
overall race. So if I would have had those, I would have had 2 podiums one for each of those. If it were split between amateur and expert, but it wasn't.
It's funny because on Saturday they forgot to take that row out, so there was like a gap between the experts and the amateurs, and like there were amateurs with faster times. Like that actually caused an issue with the grid up on Sunday, and Steven got called to the principal's office for bumping the dude's rear tire.
Look, they called my name at
You
Daytona
bumped someone's rear
International Speedway on the loudspeaker. I'm just saying.
You bumped someone's rear tire for a grid position?
Well, because they were DQing people on Saturday. Like they were like,
on
get off
Sunday.
the grid. Like
on Sunday, one of my
race is
races,
over.
2 people gridded up, and they were both like, just get both of you off.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
normally
heard. I
argue,
heard
there's
that
like a-
story from you, and then so somebody was in my spot, so I gave him the little gentle bump in the back tire and be like, "Yo, you're in my spot. Move."
It
So,
definitely
I don't know
sounded-
where you're gonna move, but you're gonna move into somebody else's spot.
A lot of issues with the grid.
And so he ended up gridding like directly in front of me. It probably wasn't really good for my launch either, but they called me to the principal's office. So if you were wondering, you should not bump somebody's back tire, flick them off, yell at them, and then say, get out of my grid spot. What you should do is line up next to them. And then they said, if you're the one displaced, you're not going to get the penalty. The other person will.
So somebody's in my grid spot. Can I just go to the front?
Just line up right next to pole position.
I watched a couple people, like, even Noah was like, move up one. And I was like, no, dude, I'm scared. I'm gonna get
definitely
DQ'd.
don't. Definitely don't.
I'm not. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Man, no, with that P2 in the Formula 40.
We're in it, and I was like, I'm watching the race, and I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, is this dude racing 40 and up right now? And they're like, you think he's gonna win? I was with his girl was in. Alexi was like in the stands with me, and she was like, you think he's gonna plaque? I'm like, no, he's gonna go to tech. And they're like, wait a second.
Just gotta
You're
send Dan or
20.
Tom.
Yeah, you're like 20.
Neutrogena.
I wear a lot of sunscreen all the time.
But no, super fun weekend. But I'm itchy already. Of like, I need to go back to the track.
Yeah.
Like, so I think we're going next weekend.
Yeah, probably.
Are you guys listening to Talk
Go
News?
to Jets.
Bruh.
Yeah. I think that is 3 Jennings trips I already have planned before the end of the new year now.
Nice.
3.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
There's this one, Connie. I want to go
And we
Connie.
went to KR.
Me and Roman are doing the
That's
private
right.
day.
You're doing the private
Oh,
day.
with PJ?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
be fun.
What is that one?
It's like a
December-
Friday.
December
12th, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
Get me too.
But
That's crazy.
shout out to all of our sponsors that supported us this season. TST Industries, Monkey Works Cycles Performance, Make You Tools, NB Racing Apparel, Dan Law, read my shirt, which one? We're definitely waiting for the schedules to come out for next year, but it will be exciting. Yeah, I think right now, I know the WERA GNF just happened, so we're waiting to see what they come out and announce. If they're making any rule changes, class changes. Their schedules kind of look the same the past couple of years. Like I can go and look in like second weekend of March is probably Roebling.
I hope there's a bigger gap between Daytona and the last one WERA next year. I would have loved to.
I think it's
between
the
like
same.
Barber, you mean?
I would have loved to.
Dude, it's usually the same weekend.
Really?
Yeah, this is the first year it's not the same weekend.
The GNF is the same weekend.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Daytona.
And historically it has. This is like
Wow.
a huge first because so many people like there were people that would go to the endurance at Daytona and then overnight drive back to Barber.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Wow.
Yeah. It's still just so much because they're both like 4-day events.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you race the whole season and like I started a new job and like June like there's no time off left. But yeah, thanks
It
for
was a good weekend too.
yeah.
Steven hit the floor, came back 35 minutes later. Awesome. I didn't break a wheel this time. Sick.
Oh, you know who did that?
Who? Oh, Noah did, but I forgot about.
He broke a wheel?
He bent his wheel.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
So the
I
last.
thought it was his throttle thing.
No, so he had the last race that
Oh,
he
because somebody
did.
hit him?
When someone hit him and crashed, it bent his wheel. I
At
didn't
least
even
these are the
notice.
cheap wheels.
It's so bad. I didn't even notice till Steven pointed out. He's like, "Yeah, he bent his wheel." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Went over there. It's bent.
The price difference of like the old Gen R6 versus like the last gen still up there.
I
And of course the
still
R9s are different wheels, so it's not like
It's so stupid, bro. I keep
Um,
finding the third gen wheels for like $300 a set.
Oh, no way.
My second front wheel still $600.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see where are you bet?
Good season ender.
Yeah,
There's
we'll have to
fun.
see what happens with the schedules and everything next year. Personally, I'm kind of inclined to stick with WERA again. I kind of liked
I
like the
Red
schedule,
Bull.
and if it matches what it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I just want the good tracks and
Yeah.
competitive grid.
Yeah.
Like, those two things matter a lot,
I was
right?
talking to Tony about like Barber, and I was like, "Oh, what are the grid sizes?" She was like, "Oh, they weren't like that big." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of sad to hear." Like, what were they? He's like 15 people. I was like, "Okay, shut up."
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like your WERA, or obviously we only did Daytona, but like, do you feel like the WERA or the ASRA is more competitive overall?
Oh, no, Daytona is different because
There's more people that go, for sure.
Yeah.
And like people are flying internationally to be at
Yeah.
that weekend, so like the level of competition is just that much higher at Daytona. It's a whole different thing.
They always say it's the self-proclaimed world center of racing, because they can't actually.
Yeah.
But no, it's legit.
These guys people are at Daytona are just
We
they're just
will-
fast.
Oh my god.
I will be doing it again next year for sure.
Yeah.
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 All right. Thanks.
Me too.
Thanks.
You're playing with your life, this ain't